G'day mate and welcome back to Factorio with me, JD. We're here staring at red circuits because we need to do something about them. But honestly, I'm going to leave them for a moment. And we're going to upgrade some belts. Yellow, yellow, and yellow. We're looking for the deconstruction planner to light up and say, hey, see, right there, there's stuff to be deleted. Okay. Because we're going to do, not that a lot of this will actually need the upgrade, but we're going to upgrade the main bus. Might seem a little bit silly. We don't care about the make everything too much. But I want to get the bus up to scratch. Because although we're going to recycle the bus and move things across to bots eventually, this is still what's keeping the base running. Like this, you know, I got iron on yellow belt. I can't do that. That's just going to cost me way too much. Way too much speed, way too much production. So the idea is we're going to try and get all the main bus upgraded this episode. From there to there. We just wait for it to light up again. Oh, there's 4 belts. They're on this line somewhere. 1 belt. Or 2 belts. We're carrying into the make everything. Okay. So we'll grab red belt, we'll go that way, and we'll go there. Alright, back to where we were. So from there upwards. Okay, so the whole main bus is red belt. Good start. Now we're going to make it all blue belt. Which is a little bit insane, just with the resource costs. Do I need a blue belt? Do I actually need blue belt throughput? I guess for the moment we don't. We do need to look at things. All right, no, we'll do the red circuits. Okay. Do we have any speed modules? That's probably a better question for right now. I've got 6 because I don't have blues. And I don't have blues because you're being fed by green circuits. Yeah, they're all running. No, by here we've used up all our green circuits. Okay, so we're going to upgrade blues in a big way. And we're going to feed them both copper and green circuits. At the same time, to upgrade the machines, probably not worth it. Where the hell are those blue circuits going? Oh, into yellow science. Yeah, they need blues. Blue chips are used in 2 main places. One is modules, and the other one's yellow science. Yellow science, we've already productivity and speed moduled it, just to sort of squeeze everything we can out of it. We don't want it to go slow, but we don't want it to chew everything either. Our issue is definitely these guys. We are pulling a full blue belt off, but we're not doing a blue belt up here. Okay. Let's do more blue belting. Because I want to get this done this episode. Also want to get Skynet done. Because we don't actually have a proper robot manufacturing running at this stage. We did do, but then we sort of ripped it up. Underground. There. Blue belt. I don't know how far blue belt will get us, but well, by here it's dead. Yeah, that definitely put a drain on copper. In a big way. Okay, let's try something else as well. Just trying to maximize that throughput as much as possible. Because I forgot to mention it, we've installed a couple of mods. So I got the production rate. What's it? Production rate monitor. That's what's called. Wrong way, JD. Feed you in there, and we'll bring this one. This one along from here. Output priority, yep. Output priority, right. Okay. It's given us more throughput. Ideally, everything should go through here. But if there's gaps, we'll fill them. If it is absolutely solid, the excess will pass through. It's just a little bit of a way we can sort of increase things slightly. Although, I've just noticed these guys are not outputting. Is that better? Nope. You guys aren't outputting either. Let's go blue belt. Oops. Down a red splitter. Let's go blue belt through there. Blue belt there, and there. Same here, blue. We're going to speed that up. Now, theoretically, they can't use blue belt. But I'm not going to crush their hopes and dreams. We just, you know, if these furnaces are not working, means technically we're not putting out a fully compressed red belt. And I think the issue might be... No, because they're extended copper ones. Let's see if this helps this one. Yeah, so that helps that one. Alright, hang on. Options, graphics, show smoke, show clouds, show decorations. Hey, we can see what we're doing now. Is any of that helping? No. No and no. Yeah, on iron it's working almost perfectly fine. No, these guys I don't put it on. See, all this worked in version 14. This is even worse now. Oh, because I slowed it down? All this worked in 14 and in 15 And now in 16 with the whole side-loading belt compression thing, stuff doesn't work anymore. So frustrating. Okay, here's my suggestion. We're going to blueprint that. Yep. We're then gonna deconstruct red belts, red underground, red splitter, blue anything, and even add some blue belt in there. And we're gonna do that part, that part. Don't move me belts. We've had this discussion. Okay, we're going to then drop this down in its stead. And blue belt. Blue splitter. Blue underground. Blue underground. Blue underground. It's all about getting those compressed belts in. We don't want any of our smelters not functioning. Yeah, especially after we're now feeding them rocket fuel. We're being about as generous as we can be. And somehow I end up with these extra inserters. I'm guessing my mouse slipped. Definitely. Let's just delete all that again. And no, not the repair packs. The furnace. Let's just do all the inserts. Problem solved. We bring down new ones. Trees and rocks only. Okay. It looks worse, but in theory it's more. Production, copper, last 1 minute, 10 minutes. Yeah, it's definitely gone up. So we're pumping more copper out. Yeah, these are backing up. Alright, so we've done what we can as far as copper is concerned. Nope. Underground there, there. I know this is riveting riveting content, what you guys are really looking forward to watching today. But it's one of those, it has to be done scenarios. We don't really have much of a choice. Where are my undergrounds? I'm not requesting them. That would explain where they are. Get rid of the yellow, get rid of the yellow, and the yellow, and the other yellow. There, and there. Crap. Okay. Let's do a delete. Alright. In there. And we will even, after I've built this once, blue, change that to blue, change that to blue. We're going to clear that one and we're going to make a new one and we're going to call it R for right. And now it's in the blue format. Done. Okay, whilst the belt's clear, it's the best time to upgrade it. Where's my argon? That. Let's do this one as well. That goes there. We've got a left-hand turn this time. Actually plug these in, otherwise I might forget. Another lefty. Just a matter of throwing it down and then plowing it the other way. You're already blue. You're still red. We'll swap you out as well. Oh, you got two belts going out. How many undergrounds? I need my undergrounds delivered, please. Because undergrounds need a lot of gears. A lot of gears. It looks like nothing north of there is actually using materials. I don't have any blue undergrounds. Oh, blue straight belt either. Really? Make everything. What the hell are you doing? 200 available delivered. Oh, they're down there. Oh, I'll have those. We're waiting on those. Oh, that'd help. So up until now, I've been hand making everyone. That would help as well. No, not even that, because these guys have detected there was too many in the network and turned off. Well, that would explain a few things. Okay. So that's all blue. That's all blue. We're going to set you to red belt, and I'm just going to indiscriminately destroy everything. Because it's much easier to place down blue like that. Get rid of all that. Pick up blue again. And up. And down. I can be a little bit careless and go over the other the undergrounds, the other thing, and everything else without any fear of quick, fast replace crap. Get rid of that. That one in. That's a long stretch from memory. Okay, this one's going to be a little bit unique because of the underground. So, we'll build that one first. That one second. That one third. We're then going to go underground. And then one more underground, reverse that, fill that in. Nope. And fill that in. It's alright, bots, you'll catch up to me eventually. Put those ones in. Alright, now we just need to wait for a crap ton of belts to actually be made. No, hang on. What is that? That's solar panels. Solar panels are using just a tiny bit of copper. That's fine. Come on, bots. Back in the inventory you go. Way too much red belt. Let's just auto trash the whole lot. Bring them back out. Get rid of that one. Yellow inserter. Long hand inserter. That's the inventory slightly more cleaned up. Alright, so that's running, that's running, that's running. That's now running. That's running. Blue circuits are really not doing well. Which was funny, because it was one of those builds that was just doing amazing to start with. Yeah, no, I don't need any more copper past this point. Maybe? Maybe I do. Maybe I need to play with prioritizing the lines. Now I know there's a whole different type of split off we can now do with the priority filters. So I want you to input right. And that means you input left. Okay, now I want you to right, left, output priority left, output priority right. Input priority right and input priority left. You don't actually need output priorities. No. Okay, so the idea is we're emptying this belt and this belt as much as possible. And we're emptying this belt and this belt as much as possible. And that means we're trying to force everything towards these center 4 lanes. Which, as far as I can tell, should be fully compressed, but they're not. It's the right-hand side of the right-hand lanes that's not compressed. And I think that's just the way these splitters pull things off. Or the way the whole factory pulls things off the belt. Anyway, there's not a lot I can do about that. Apart from putting in line balances everywhere, which are messy and really do not function well in 16. You're doing fine on copper. You're doing crap on copper. Maybe we need to duplicate our green underground belt again. No, because it's sort of dying as well. Because iron's not getting there because we're still on red. Alright. It's the little things. It's the little things that make all the difference. So, we're going to come down here. And we're going to go output right, output left. Okay, because we really want to pull off as much as we can at this point. Now, those two belts come from here and are fully compressed at that point. Yeah, there's really nothing going north. We want to shove as much down these belts as possible. Mods. So I've installed Maxrate calculator. Oh, really? I can't see. Per second. Which tells me that one of these is using 42 iron per second. Ooh. So Maxrate calculator. Let's start with Maxrate calculator. Or just mods in general. So like I said, I installed a few. The first one we've encountered is this production monitor, which is nice. It tells us how much science we're getting out per minute, how much we're using per minute. Same with iron. This is what we're producing. This is what we're using, which is a little bit worried. Copper, steel, green circuits, red circuits, blue circuits. And I put uranium ammo in there, just because, you know, why not? Why not? Maxrate calculator, second one we use, where we can press Control N to bring up this interface. We can select these two things. And it says we are... these two machines use 3.5 copper per second, produce 10.5... and consume 10.5 copper cable per second at their current productivity module and speed module relations. And use 3.5 iron per second. For that output, so that's their maximum input, I think. Yeah, maximum input. Yeah. For that, for these two machines, the maximum output of copper cable is 9.8, and the maximum, not what the actual is, the maximum green circuit is 4.9. So we've got that much. So, if we do the whole row, so that's there to there, we're now talking 42 copper, so a blue belt's worth of copper, which we can see we're blue to about here, and then we swap to red, and 42 iron, which is a blue belt's worth of iron, and unfortunately we don't have a blue belt's worth. We have a red belt's worth. And there's nothing I can really do to speed that up. Because I only have 2 iron belts here, I can't take more than 2 red belts worth of iron there. I can't take more than that off. Yeah, as soon as we get to here, we're stone dry. We either have iron or we have copper. We never have both. Which comes down to those silly productivity modules again. The more of those I can use with steps like this, the better it will be. Because it's squeezing... Well, let's go up to... So these are non-productivity. Hang on, let's come back down here. Okay, so I've got 2, 4, 6. Let's go with 6. 6 of these guys use 21 and 21 to make 29.4. With the productivity and speed modules. We'll go back up to these guys. And then we'll go same 6. Now I know these are level 2 inserters compared to level 2 assemblers compared to level 3 assemblers. But still 13 and 9 for 9. So straight away you can see 9 iron equals 9 green circuits. Whereas down here, 21 iron equals 29 green circuits. We're actually getting a bonus. That's a fairly hefty bonus. But we have used our productivity modules in red circuits to start with. And it's whether or not I want to rebuild these to squeeze more performance out of them. Well, at the moment we're just putting in productivity modules, which will slow them down, but we get bonus production out of them. So if we look at this lot, it's... Oops. This lot, not that it all fits in the screen. It is 1, 1, and 1 to produce 0.7. This is per second. We come up to here. It's 2.5, 2.5, and 2.5 to produce 1.25. So we win out on less items needed to make these here, but we lose out on speed. And this is why we use speed beacons. Problem is we need more modules, and to make modules I need blue circuits, and to make blue circuits I need more green circuits and more copper. We've done what we can with the copper. We also need more iron. We need more iron, we need more grids. We need more green circuits. Or we need more iron and copper because they have this backup direct insertion method. Either would work for us. But yeah, we're just chewing too many. Far too many. I don't know. We got the bus slightly upgraded, not a lot, this episode. We're researching the good old A-bomb. Where the hell do you come from? Oh, you're coal, which we've basically turned off. But we should probably hook us back up. I know somebody mentioned this ages ago, or at least now I remember somebody mentioning this ages ago, that I broke that belt. We just never got around to fixing it. And overall, it really hasn't hurt the base too much. It has stopped military sites, but are we using military sites? Probably are right now. Yeah, we are. Of course we are. Of course we are. They've been stopped for who knows how long. I don't see yellow backed up too far, so not that long. Alright. I'm going to end this episode here for a little bit of a... We didn't get much done, but we got something thought out, at least mentally. And a couple of the mods explained. There are more mods that I'll go through as and when they come up. Water fills one. Unless we put down water. Which is going to be very important, as far as I'm concerned, to going towards a Megabase. It's not required. You can pipe and you can even tanker water wherever you need it to go. But I really think that for us, I would much prefer to just dig a hole and... You know, if I can launch 5 satellites into space, sure I can dig a big enough hole that I can get water out of it. I'm going to have to look at power as well. Not yet, but close. Very close. So yeah, alright, well I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys for watching as always. I will see you guys in the next episode, where I don't know what the hell we're going to do, but we're going to do something, and we're going to try and make it fun. So with that, thank you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Alright, bye!